Alrighty, so another one for mostly upper mobility, but a little bit of other stuff too, and I'll kind of explain that a little later. But again, mostly focusing on the spine. So what we're going to do is what they call the world's greatest stretch. Alright, so it's a mixture of a few things. We're going to go ahead into somewhat of a lunge. Let me show you this way. Somewhat of a lunge, okay? We're gonna
Dang, boy, look at them
back
quads!
back. Yeah! Thank you, not really, I need to work on them. Back to some serious note. We're going to have that back leg here. So we have that hip extension. That's one of the extra kind of additional benefits from this one. And then we're going to go ahead and so that left leg, we're going to take the right arm. We're going to go ahead and plant it. Okay. We're going to take that left hand. Go ahead right in between the arm and this leg here, almost like thread the needle. And then we're going to go ahead and in the opposite direction, rotate up.
Flex the wrist to the top.
You can up to the tippity top.
There you go.
You can hold it if you want, and then repeat that, okay? And it'll be the same thing for the other side. But like I said, we're getting some hip flexion on the left side, hip extension on the right side, and that spine mobility, okay? And then the same thing the other way. You go on with the right. You're gonna go ahead, plant here, coming across, and just opening up here, okay? And if the patient can't tolerate this because, oh, my hip flexor, it's killing me, I can't get that extension. What we can do is just take it down to the ground, okay? So instead of being elevated, what we can do is simply go ahead here, have that knee down, okay? So you still have somewhat of a hip extension, but less. And go ahead and rotate, and then come on up, okay? So that's a regress form of that one in case they can't tolerate that extension.
Can you show us with your legs switched? So, yeah, that's perfect. Okay.
This way.
Yes.
Try doing it
So that
backwards.
we see your front.
So here,
Yeah. There we go.
left foot forward, right hand on the ground. Okay, just to stabilize my body. Coming across here. For the needle, you can bring your hand out front. Give yourself a little more space.
So notice how that hand travels in front of the knee.
Yes,
That's important.
very important. And then we're gonna come back up, open up, and really get as much as you can. What I also do too is I use this hand to drive myself up and to get that little extra push to go ahead and get a little more rotation versus if I didn't use this hand to drive myself up and rotate, I'll just be stuck here, okay? But now see the difference here? I utilize this hand to drive a little more as I push that floor away. And then that way we get every single little motion that we have available at that time, we're utilizing, okay? So make sure you got everything you got. Cue people, make sure they're pushing, they're staying in the position they need to be, and if you need to regress them, go ahead and do so. That was just one way, there's many others, but we'll go over that later. Give it a shot.